Got it cleaned off a little bit. We're gonna hang it up. Thing's gassy. Some nice colors on it. Nice and light from here, and then the belly gets a little bit dark, but let's see what the neck looks like once we get it all up. But we're gonna do the weigh off here and see if what it is. Maybe I'll get you guys to guess in this video, and then the next video I'll tell you what it is, how much it weighs. We'll see. See if I want to tease you a little bit like that, or if you're curious at all. But here we go. Got it right off there. Okay, I'm not going to tease you. There, I'll show you what it says right now. And if it is, it's the biggest wolf I've had in the shop by like 30 pounds. And we'll take a look here and then I'll verify it. Gotta get the stepping stool there so we can see it because he's so tall. All right, let's take a look here. So I don't believe that scale for some reason, but as it's going up, it slowly kept going up and then over up to here as it's raising it. So I'm gonna lower it down and then zero it, and we'll see what happens again here. Okay, so we lowered it and it zeroed. So we're gonna hook it back up, see what happens. Keep this on there. Just so you can see there's no shenanigans going on. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're at 10, 11 pounds. Okay, it's all the way up there, off the ground. You can see where it has its mites there. And we'll go around here. Oh, it was off a little bit. 149.2. Crazy. I knew he was heavy when I was trying to move him. Could barely budge him at first. All right, well, knock the snow off him and see what it looks like and see what we can do with it. His belly's red inside here, like kind of brown. Not too bad on the sides. I thought it was worse. And then he's white in here. And then there's his shoulders. So the power ram caught the wolf right on the bottom of the chin, across the top of the ear. Couldn't ask for a better catch than that, right tight to the bottom of the head. Had a straight cable, no breakaway on it. 3/32. Did the job. Down to about right here on its neck. Done right away. So we're going to skin it now. Take the hide off. Its belly's full of gas and whatever else, but the rest of this wolf looks pretty good. Little spot on the shoulder here, but a good taxidermist can fix that up. Right on. So just for comparison, with me beside the wolf there, you can see how big it is. Not quite at the ground, but you can see how thick and solid it is. So it looks like the wolf, well, we can see it's gorged up, and when he got caught, it was pushing meat out of its throat, and that's what choked it there. Took a chunk out. And oh, this is meat right there. Pretty much choked. There you go. Choked, and the snare went in right there, right tight. So a combination. All right, so today we're gonna go out, check the baits, drop some stuff off there. Been busy in the shop. Those are some wolves there I showed you. Skinned a bunch of coyotes, put them in the freezer, pulling them out, doing them up. Doing up some other fur that I have. What do we got here? Some lynx, coyotes, fisher, all that fun stuff. Then we have what's we've been put on the rack there. Yeah, the weather's playing games on us again. It was in the places, raining, snowing yesterday and the day before. So it's gonna be icy on the trail. And we'll see what's happening. Bought some fur there from a nice gentleman out east. And hopefully we can work things out to make more trips out that way and help their community move their fur and get more trappers on the landscape. And yeah, just letting the snowmobile warm up. Brian's gonna come with me today. And let's go outside and look at what I gotta clean up here. So these are some skulls that I'm buying there. These are the two wolves that came with this big guy. And we're actually going to open the big one up here and see what he was eating. It has a skin on him. I think it mentioned he had meat coming out of his mouth. These wolves here are 80 and 85 pounds. And he's like a foot longer than them. So I'm going to do his skull up and we'll measure it and see what it scores. But nice big wolf. Loading things up in the trailer and we'll head out down the road. Oh, crazy squirrel. He's right there. Squirrels are just running around all over today on the way out here. Lots of coyote sign. I think I've seen some lynx tracks back there a little bit. I might have seen like a young wolf track over there. The ravens are circling us, so hopefully they're just here because they know I'm bringing them some groceries. And not because there's some wolves. Oh, a pile of them just lifted up over there. That's not good. We just have one snare over there and the rest over here. So we're gonna go on the pond here and see what's going on. That's where we got that big wolf. No other snares over there. Might hang one where I got that double where I have the big wolf there. I don't think we need to do that. That was kind of a Hail Mary one and it panned out. But with this warm weather here, it's gonna be hard to tell if there's tracks, but we'll go see what those ravens are doing over there. It's not quite as far as where I think they did that kill, but we'll see. All right, we'll see once we're in there. Let's go check a couple snares here. Okay, we've got one snare there. Gonna work our way around and take a look. Nothing but coyote tracks inside here, but quite a few of them. And if you recall when we were here last weekend, that it was pretty much void of coyote tracks. So make me think that the wolves aren't in the area, and it's about a 2-week cycle for them to show up here. But that's what we're finding anyways, so not too hopeful for this check. But we'll dump the carcasses and see what happens after that. Oh, snow's deep. So I'll turn you on once we check out the other snares here. So I still have one active snare there. That one was if they started a circle. That ribbon's where I caught that gray that the birds got on. And this is where that black was. Right here's where that first black was. So they like to come in from this side that we're learning. So I think next year, well, they come off the beaver dam or pond, whatever you want to call it, and kind of filter through here. Next year we're going to go back a little bit further and try and catch them in those little willows. I don't want to go back there right now. I'm going to wait a little bit and then probably keep this going for another till the end of the month, to the end of February, depending on sign. We definitely changed up the pack dynamics, so took 6 out of here so far. And I thought they were going to come from the other side. There's a trail there where they walk, or they used to walk in, but who knows. Anyways, off to check the other snares. Don't see, from a distance, I don't see anything really going on. But we'll bring you up to speed. Lots of coyote tracks in here though. So I think the wolves left the area. Nothing here. It's kind of the start of my snare string, and then it goes along the edge where there's a game trail. So here's those lynx tracks. Looks like 2 of them, maybe more, came through. Maybe another in kits. One's a little bit heavier, breaks through. So good to see. Lynx population of farmland's crazy. The past couple of years, you've seen that. One good thing about lynx, they'll just walk right through the loops there for the wolves, coyotes. All right, nothing going on here. My other snares just up there, and we're good. I'm not good that it's empty, but we're okay. Okay. Patience and perseverance. Here's some more Fisher tracks. So haven't seen him around for a little bit. Dumped off those carcasses over there. We'll give the birds something to eat, and we're gone. So maybe this is that lone wolf track that I seen, but there's one walking on a skidoo track. So it wasn't there last time we were here. Kind of go see where it goes. We're just kind of checking. I'm gonna come and check out that beaver dam here probably next weekend, like I mentioned before, and just see what there's for tracks up here. There's no more snares. I'm just kind of curious where these guys are going. All right, looks like it might just veer off there. Maybe more tracks come that way. We will see. So this is where we caught the 2 wolves before, and over there is where we caught the big one. And just kind of looking along the trails. The coyotes have come down this trail a couple times. The wolves that did it, the check before. So what I'm thinking, there's one bigger wolf there and a pup left together just from their tracks. They kind of follow our tracks, go to the top of the beaver dam, kind of mill around there, probably looking down there what happened to Buddy. They might have seen him before. And then they come up by that beaver house and that one, and then take back off over there. So there's still 2 here that we kind of know for sure, looking at tracks, the size of them. So hopefully they come check it out with the new bait there. Got a couple tubs of elk scraps and guts I gotta thaw out and bring out. And then yeah, so we got 2 more baits we're gonna go check today, and hopefully we get lucky there. See you in a bit. Brandy's all bundled up here. We made it to John's spot. There's not much for sign at all. It's pretty quiet. A couple coyote tracks right when we first got on the trail. And a lot of deer have been moving. So we'll walk in and see what's going on. Just got into the bait here and it looks like the ravens cleaned everything up. You can see one snare over there. There's nothing in it. And we'll go check the other ones, but like I was saying on the way in, doesn't look too promising. Oh, broke through. Nice warm day, +1. Check the rest of those snares there, nothing going on. And then came to just see if the wolves had skirted, and there's one lone wolf track. So there's a wolf around. It's not where I need them in my snares. We'll carry on and go check the other bait. Pretty quiet out here, like I said. So following the tracks, I'm thinking it's a cougar. You can see how it's around. There was a wolf track further back there, but a wolf. There was a wolf track further back there, but here, this track, I thought it was a wolf coming this way, but this one actually is a cougar. You can kind of tell because it walks like a cat in a straight line, legs right in front of each other, like the footprints. And it's nice and round and no claws showing. Right here, there's one there, you could just see the tip of the claws, but they're not into the snow, just on top of the track. Pretty interesting to see it follows my Skidoo trail. So let's see if it crosses up here. Well, this is the 1, 2, and 3 set. I think we're just gonna pull it up. We made a catch at 3 there, and 1 at 1, and finally 1 at 2. Looks a little rougher than it is. It's just got rained on there yesterday, but looked like it was coming out this way towards us and got caught. Had it wedged in right there. Anyways, we're not totally skunked today, and I'm gonna pull the rest of these here and just focus on the wolf baits there. Just check them once a week and set them up as needed till the end of the month. But let's see if this guy's got mites. Look at that, no mites. Nice long fur. Finally, one that's not gotten eaten by the birds or has mites here. All right, we'll carry on. Well, just coming to where the elk is here, and some deer tracks, and there's a wolf track right here. Comes down the trail over there along with lots of coyotes, so we'll go see what's going on. But first we'll check one spot there. You can see a lynx walked here and a bunny rabbit there. Doesn't look like anything's been down there. It's right there. But if I'm coming out here, I might as well leave it there. Lynx carries on there. Wolf actually leaves here too, so maybe there's wolf tracks on the inside by the elk. I'll save you the carnage there, but the ravens and the coyotes open it up, and there's wolf tracks. Got a couple trails in there and one in here. And looks like the wolf comes in from there. He's been on the Skidoo track over there. Lots of ravens squawking. Coyote tracks. There's a wolf track right here. This looks like his trail. So, put a surprise there for him. Got a couple of wolves back here We'll just walk in. Yeah, he's been down this trail. I'm gonna stick a snare right tight there and one in there, and then there's a bit of a ridge where it opens up back here, and they usually travel there, then they come through here. So you can see the trail is nice and heavy there. It's a good spot for a snare. It looks like I even have an old snare that I could probably use right there. There's this trail that way, and he's gone that way too, so we'll see what we can do here. Okay, so this is what I got going on here. This is a main trail here that they're using, but nothing to sit on, and I don't want to go that far with the Skidoo. And then here's a trail that they've been down a couple times. So we got a free hanger there, and they snuck through the bush over here. And this tree right here, trying not to fall down, put a power blender in. We'll see if we get lucky there. We're going to carry on over there and make a couple more sets in the bush away from the birds and call her good. Okay, so this is one of the trails I was talking about where they scoot further back. So it looks like that wolf has gone through here a couple times. So we're going to chuck that in, and then he carries on there. There's another heavy trail there, but it's too open. The birds will get it. And right here, it's gone through. So why not? If we catch a couple wolves and they'll circle around, and it's as good a spot as any. Okay, I'm gonna sneak in over there and go hang a snare over there and see what else is on that trail right here. All right, so my other snare is there. The trail comes here. It's the one I'm talking about. Kind of goes there, goes that way, where I'll hang that other snare. And here, they've been through a couple times, and carries on to that heavy pack trail I showed you before. So I'm gonna put a snare here, see how we do, and then one over there. I think there might be a spot just over here, but lots of coyote tracks on it, so I don't want to do it there. Just trying to find something that's got more wolf sign on it. Okay, I'm gonna fill the spot with a snare, and there you go. Could make this loop a little bit smaller, but expecting the snow to settle, so that's why it's not that big. Actually, I might make it a little bit smaller there. I'm gonna go over there and check that coyote one out. It's bothering me. I think I'll just go hang this one, then come back and see if that's a main line over there connecting to this one here. But one thing with wolf snares, you always want to make sure they're not close enough to catch each other, but still close enough if one gets caught and there's an opening, the other ones will run through those openings to take a look and see what's going on, especially if they're in a pack. This one looks like it might be a loner, but we'll see. Okay, I came a little bit closer for that heavy trail that starts over there. Looks like it's gone back and forth and made a bed here. Dug up some grass and some peat moss, made a bed. But all the trails all come through to the ones that we're setting, so I think we're good. I'm not too worried about going too far back. If there was a pack here, then I'd do it, but it doesn't look like there's a pack. All right, catch you at the next set. Okay, so have an old stink pail there, and they've been scratched around that. That thing's like 5 years old, kind of thing. Have a ribbon on my last snare back there, and this is one of the main trails right here. This snare's got a little buggered up, so I tried to fix it. And that is on the main trail right there. I could put one in that opening here, but I'm worried about the birds seeing that and then coming over. And that's where I've caught one or two wolves there before. And then either this tree or the tree just further behind I caught wolves on. Okay, we're gonna sneak out, head out, and we're done for the day. Come back out here in a couple days and check on it. Right on. Catch you at the next set. Well, I guess I forgot to tell you one thing. I took this little twig, put this here, because he did go through here a couple times, and it's fairly fresh. Because you can see, I could see like his tracks with some blood and stuff like that, so it's fairly recent. And then I put this stick here just to force him dead center in the snare there. All right, now we'll catch you back at the shop. Okay, so we came to check out another spot where the wolves usually come from, and sure enough, there's wolf tracks here, and they double up down over that way. Just gonna see if they go down here at all. If they do, then we'll stick a snare. Got lynx tracks on top there. And deer tracks, so I don't want to put that trail there. Lots of times the wolves will travel back and forth in there. This used to be an old bait site. I had snares all over in there before, but decided not to do that this year. And yeah, there we go. So hopefully where we set up will be the best spot this year. Well, made her back, and pretty uneventful, but we did catch one coyote and set up for the wolves there, so we'll have to check those out in a couple days. The other spot, we've seen there's one big wolf there and maybe a pup still running around. Hopefully they go to the other side where my snares are, and a bit more inviting. Or find that one snare there and then the other one can circle around and get caught. But we got some work to do here in the shop. Sort some furs and do that fun stuff. Okay, we'll catch you the next set. Bye. Okay, so I'm gonna open this one up and see what it ate there. But shimmed it up, so this is an 86-pound wolf there. The necks are super small compared to this big beast there. But you can just see the difference there. The legs are just massive. Barrett. Alright, enough of that. Throw those in the back of the truck, and this too to get rid of it. Cleaning the yard up. Spring's coming. Okay, so like I said, I was going to open that up. So I just cut above the gut sack there. I depressured a little bit. But I wanted to weigh it without the hide on just to see what it was. I cut the head off already, so I have to weigh that separate. So I'll hang these up on the scale there and just see what we get for an idea. So, throw it down. So without the head and the hide, weighs 117 pounds. Crazy.